hot take, but I don't want to work anymore. God has completely removed that like boss babe mentality from me. I desire nothing more than to be provided for. Now, let me say, if somebody's providing for you, I truly believe, though, that you are serving them and serving your family. I don't want somebody to just be providing for me and I'm like laying on the couch doing nothing. I want to serve my family if my husband is providing for me. And it's so funny because for so many years I had this like super masculine, like I want to be a boss babe and I want to do all these things, like, and I still enjoy what I do. Like I'm a hairstylist. I run a small business and I make content on the side and I love what I do. Like it brings me so much joy to spread the gospel online and I get to make people feel pretty all day. It's like a privilege and an honor to do my job. However, with that being said, I would much rather be cooking and cleaning for my husband and running my kids to soccer practice. If I had to choose one or the other, I'm for sure every time going to choose my husband and my family. That I don't even have yet, but I know that the Lord puts the desire, he knows the desires of our heart because he puts them there. So it's just funny that the Lord will completely change the way that you think.
Yep. She's out here really trying to sell water to a whale, fellas. And I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, man. What she said is actually a textbook example of what we call post-war clarity. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. All right. This is a woman who's, I would say, finally realizing what really matters in life, right? It's not the partying and it's not the bullshit, right? It's not the dating. It's not the trips. It's not the working 10 to 12 hours since she says she has her own business. It ain't it. That's not it, right? But only after spending years chasing this boss babe illusion. You remember that word, boss babe, right? That word was real popular like during the beginning of the Instagram era, right? Now, she's not wrong in what she's saying today. In fact, I think it's a good thing that she's waking up. But a lot of women like her are waking up. And it's a movement. It is a movement. You're going to start seeing, I would say, women like her in droves on TikTok, on YouTube and Instagram, all across social media platforms saying this word, serve. I'm here to serve you. Imagine 10 years ago, a woman saying that they wanted to serve you. Look, let's not pretend this isn't part of a big picture, all right? We know it is, and it's coming. The problem is that she bought into the masculine empowerment lie. Probably in her 20s, when she was definitely more marketable, right? Now that her youth is slowly fading, the grind, that grind isn't fulfilling anymore. And she's tired of carrying that masculine energy. Today, I would say she's looking for a nice, soft landing. A provider. A dude wearing a cape. You know who I'm talking about. She talks about serving a man, but only now that she wants one. Where was that mindset 10 to 15 years ago? When you were in your early 20s, when you were glowing? It's crazy because the word serve was and still is to this day a terrible word for a woman to say. But now it's part of her pitch. I wonder why. She still wants it both ways, fellas. Don't let her fool you. Notice how she says, I still enjoy what I do. It's a privilege, but also I would much rather be cooking and cleaning for my husband. Notice the subtle clues. I don't have one yet, right? I don't have a family. She doesn't have any children, right? Notice she's selling herself to you. But the problem is that this is not full submission. This is waging her bets. She's just modifying it because our options obviously have shifted. Now, her tone is hopeful, but it's built on the assumption that a man who's built himself up would want to invest in her now. How's that working out for her? And that's where the delusion creeps in. She's ready now, but is the dude she wants, is he? Is he ready? Is he ready for her? For someone who looks like her, someone who obviously had a past? See, the bottom line is this. She's not wrong about her desires. She's just hella late. Super late. And the market doesn't reward women for being late. Not even fashionably late. It rewards those who saw clearly before the consequences hit. That's the tough truth modern women have to face today. Masculinity in women is glorified until it isn't. It's not cool. And by the time they realize it, the men that they want now have already built their lives without them. That's the hard truth. And a lot of women don't want to hear it. And now they're taking to their phones, speaking into their screens, hoping that somebody will see it and come and save her. A knight in shining armor. Good luck with that. I wish you all the best. Look, whether I agree or disagree with the content creator, I'm always going to link them back to the description. You can find them in the description of my YouTube channel. And of course, I'm going to see you guys in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one.